Cindelas. A long time ago, there was a kingdom named Jengala. It was led by a king named Raden-Putra. He had a beautiful queen and a concubine. The queen was so kind, but the concubine had bad personalities. One day, the concubine planned to make the queen leave the palace, then asked the royal healer to help her. One morning, the concubine pretended to be ill. Raden-Putra asked the royal healer to examine her. "What is her disease?" Raden-Putra asked the royal healer. "I'm very sorry, my majesty. She is sick because the queen put poison in her meal," the royal healer lied. Raden-Putra was shocked and angry to hear that. Without listening to the queen's explanation, he commanded one of his generals to banish the queen to the woods and asked him to kill her. The king didn't know that she had already been pregnant at that time. Because of it, the wise general didn't kill her, but he built a simple house in the woods for her, instead. On his way back to the palace, he smeared his sword with rabbit's blood to make the king believe in his killing her. Several months later, the queen gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The baby was named Cindelas. He grew up as a nice and handsome boy. One day, while Cindelas was collecting some firewood, an eagle dropped an egg. Cindelas brought the egg to be brooded. It hatched into a chick and then it slowly became a strong rooster. The rooster was not an ordinary one. It could sing. Every morning, it woke Cindelas up with its beautiful song, "My master is Cindelas. His house is in the woods. He's the son of Raden-Putra." Cindelas didn't realize the meaning of the song until one day, he started to think who Raden-Putra was. He asked his mother. The queen then told him the whole story. He was very surprised to know it. He decided to go to the palace to meet the king, his father. He brought his rooster that grew bigger and stronger each day. On his way, Cindelas stopped at a village. There, he met some people who were involved in cockfighting. "If your rooster wins, you'll get a reward," said the man who challenged him. Cindelas accepted the challenge. In a few minutes, his rooster defeated the opponent's rooster, and one more time, his rooster won again and again. The news about Cindelas' rooster quickly spread to the whole Jengala kingdom and made Raden-Putra curious. So, he invited Cindelas to the palace. Raden-Putra challenged Cindelas with one condition. If Raden-Putra's rooster won, Cindelas' head would be cut off. But if Cindelas' rooster won, Raden-Putra would share half of his wealth. Cindelas accepted the challenge and the condition. The two roosters fought bravely in the front yard of the palace. In just a few minutes, Cindelas' rooster won the fight. Raden-Putra was surprised when suddenly Cindelas' rooster sang the song, "My master is Cindelas. His house is in the woods. He's the son of Raden-Putra." Raden-Putra asked, "Is it true?" "Yes, my majesty. My name is Cindelas and my mother was the queen," said Cindelas. Raden-Putra called the general who had banished the queen. The general then confessed that he never killed the queen. Later, the royal healer also admitted his mistake. Knowing their confession, the king was so shocked and sent the concubine to jail as punishment. He immediately went to the woods to pick up the queen. Ever since, Cindelas and his parents lived happily together.